Mandu, don't do this. What will people think? Don't wear this. What will people think? Don't be this way. What will people think? So now I want to know obviously a little bit more of, you've been such a lovely mother to Veer and Tara. So wanting to know that little bit about obviously, them.
Yes.
That, how it is, how they are. You make it look really easy.
Oh,
Even
listen,
on your
you're a mom
Instagram.
of two beautiful boys and nothing is easy, you know that.
No, I know. And now you're a single parent.
My daughter, Tara, she's 8. She came to us at the age of 4 and she's this bright spark and I'm thankful for her every single day because, after Raj's passing, she makes us still be a family unit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would have been Veer and me.
I know.
And so it's Veer, Tara and me, and she's got this energy and she's got this spunk and she's a goofy little kid and she's got personality and she's got opinions and she knows everything.
Yeah, she's like a girl's girl.
Yes, absolutely.
But of course, when you adopted her, if I may ask, of course, I mean, there was a lot of news in the media, that Mandira had adopted and, obviously adoption anyway, I don't know, somehow people are just, I don't know, back here.
Yes.
It's a thing. So how did you manage to go through this phase? Were you reading comments or was it like you said, you just shut off?
No, I shut off. The thing is, it's not like I'm an ostrich, but I keep myself away from anything negative.
Yeah.
Because I like to be in my own lane. I live my life a certain way and I don't really care about what people think. I grew up with a mom who always used to say to me, Mandu, don't do this. What will people think? Don't wear this. What will people think? Don't be this way. What will people think? And, when you're living in your parents' home, you have to sort of abide by certain rules. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
But as soon as I started living on my own and when I got married, I care 2 hoots about what people think because what people think does not pay your bills and what people think is not running your life and I don't care what people think. And to be honest, with adoption, a lot of people are very like, oh my God, don't do that. Why would you do that? You don't know what kind of child you'll get. I mean, people still say that.
That's why,
And I thought to myself, even when I was dating Raj, I remember having this conversation with him saying that, and those are the times when you say, oh, I wish for this. And you share your thoughts about life when you're much younger. And I remember saying to him, I've always wanted to have one and adopt one. And he wanted to marry me. So he said, yeah, I'm game. And then it's one thing to say it and it's one thing to actually follow through with it.
Yes.
And when Veer turned 6, I said, Raj, remember I told you I want to have one and adopt one? And he said, yes. He says, I'm with you. And we got down to the paperwork and the paperwork is humongous.
Humongous, apparently.
It took me 6 weeks to put together my papers for this. And we put our papers in when Veer was 6 and then it took a little while longer than we thought. And both he and I got busy with work. And then during the pandemic, I said to Raj, I said, you know something? Veer is now 9. Okay, he's turning 9. And if we don't do it now, it's just going to get left. It's not going to happen. So I just put my foot on the gas. And during the pandemic, in the thick of the pandemic, we went and we got her from Madhya Pradesh. That's where she comes from.
Oh, really?
And yeah,
in the pandemic.
In the pandemic, and Raj
and having to go there, get her.
Yes, and normally both parents have to go, but during the pandemic we took because and where she came from, the cases of COVID were very high. So we took special permission. And I said, I'm going to stay back with Veer and Raj is going to go. And he took a flight the night before. And she comes from a very, very, very small little town / village called Tikamgarh, which is not close to any airport. It's 5 hours away from Bhopal, Indore, Jabalpur.
Village.
So small town. So he landed in Jabalpur the night before. The next morning he drove there 4 hours before the time he had to pick her up. And then when he was leaving from there, we took a chartered flight, Veer and me, and went to Jabalpur airport. And the same time they reached, and we had our union in Jabalpur.
So, but you hadn't seen anything before?
No, we had seen photographs.
Okay.
And you have to say yes or no basis of photograph, mind you. Yes. But we did a couple of video calls.
Nice.
And so she had kind of seen our faces. And it was amazing how ready she was to come, because when Raj got there, it was a small little, a home, and there were two babies and another girl and her, and that's it. And and there was staff, and the car was ready, and Raj was saying bye bye to everybody, and she just opened the car door, sat in the car, and said, "Chalo." She was all set to go. She was ready, and I think they primed her that she's going to a nice family, and she was all set. And